Welcome back to Al-Asad. In this video, we're going to talk about these Bazubands I got a little while ago. We never had a chance to review them or talk about them. They're made by Sergey Gorbatko. They are Persian style, and I put them on so you can see how they look when you're wearing them, and how they look with like on your arms and what kind of protection they give. I'll take them off and zoom in on them and describe them more in detail later, but there were some things I wanted to point out when you're wearing this type of thing, Bazuband or arm armor in general, is how do you prevent them from sliding down. For me, when I made my gambazon, I made this area very thin, so this part can actually strap very tight around my arm. But I also made the sleeves long, so I can fold the sleeves up like this, and this helps keep your Bazuband from sliding down a bit. Some people have leather, like a leather ridge sewn into the cuff here, but my cuffs are, I split my cuff, so the split actually comes down to here, so that really wouldn't work on this style. Folding them up works pretty well. Another thing is see how much of my wrist is exposed. Generally your arm armor should just go up to the bottom of your wrist bone right here, and this gives you like all the movement when you're doing stuff with a sword or with a shield. Even my shield hand is like that as well. A lot of times, maybe not a lot, but often you see people's arm armor go like up to this part of their hand, which is technically incorrect. If I put my gauntlet on, so you see here that much of my arm is shown, but with my gauntlet on, it actually covers all that, and you can see how the whole arm, I guess I can buckle it, the whole arm assembly would work. Let's see here. So it works like that. The nice thing I like about these is there's this piece right here that when you, it's hard to show here, but when you're moving like this little bit here moves too, so your muscle under it, it kind of like contours around your muscle. Bazubands, they cover like this much generally because you can use them as defense too. We don't really see it too much in like a tournament type of thing, because if you're doing any sort of tournament, that unless it's like a full harness type of tournament, generally if it's a HEMA or that type of thing, hitting your arm counts as a point. But in reality, the Bazuband, like even with your shield, you can block. This was a block here as well, so you can block with your Bazubands, and their opponent's sword would slide off like that. So that was a thing. These are really great. Now let's get into a close-up view of them. All right, here we are. This is them off. You can see this coloring is ferric chloride, which he coated the plates in to give it this like antiqued or aged look, and it prevents it from oxidizing as well. The plates are between 0.8 and 1 millimeter thick. You can see it's entirely edged in leather. It has, or he made these decorative type buckles for it. The rings here, the center ring is 7 millimeters, and the rings on the plates connecting are 9 millimeters. Together they weigh about 1 kilogram. These were the first pair that he made. I believe he's selling a pair now that doesn't have the ferric chloride treatment or doesn't have this leather edged, but they're the same exact things. Perhaps the buckles are different as well. You can see this plate is the plate that moves that I was talking about, and then this plate here it's like 2 plates, obviously, but you see this leather, it's held together here by leather, which does the same thing and curls, allows the plate to actually have like a curve to it, which goes around your arm pretty nice. Let's see if I can zoom in and get some good video here. You can see the buckles are pretty nice. I think the ferrochloride treatment really makes it look stunning. You can see even these plates are done. You can see the difference where this piece is not done in it, like the buckle isn't. On the inside is totally lined with leather as well to help protect it. So there you have it. These are excellent pieces. I would highly recommend them if you're into this type of thing. Thanks a lot.